Hey, what's up, guys? Got another team deathmatch for y'all today. Doing some sniping on Fallen. Pretty good gameplay. This gameplay, I want to talk about sniping, the war on sniping. This war has been going on for I believe it started like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's when it all really started to come into play with sniping. Back in Call of Duty 4, World at War, there was a people that ran around and quick scoped. There really wasn't, not like today at all. You had the very select few. More people were trying to no scope than quick scope and trick shot back in those days. Because back then you had Grizz doing all the the no scoping tricks, so everyone was wanting to no scope. Well, not everyone, but you had the few people that would no scope, and everyone else would legitimately snipe, and no one would complain or bitch about it. And then it seemed when Modern Warfare 2 came out, with Sleight of Hand Pro, so you can aim down the scope faster, and all these pro perks help you do things, not take any falling damage and all this other stuff, and with the it seems like the whole sniping really stepped up for Modern Warfare 2 with optic and phase. And now the way it's to me, it's kids that have been brainwashed, from 12 to maybe about 17, in that area, to about 16, 17 years old. They have been brainwashed. To me, that's how I see it, because with these, with them optic and phase and other sniping tricks, shotting clans, that's how people believe that you have to play the game now. If you snipe, you have to run around quickscope. You have to trick shot for the last kill. You have to do this. You have to do that. And that's just not how it is. Unless you trick shot, unless you quickscope, you're considered, a bad player. And that's just stupid. That's just ignorance in my perspective. Play the game how you want to play it. And if your way of playing is running around quick scoping and trying to trick shot and stuff, and you get beat severely, don't go saying, oh, it's because blah 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 is trash, no skill, they kill me 20 times. Well, if they killed you 20 times and you got 3 kills, who's the one who has no skill? Because you're running around like an idiot. If you can run around and quick scope and do really well, by all means do it. I have no problem with that. I'm on neither side with this whole war debate situation that goes on with sniping nowadays. Majority of the time in this game, I'm going to play the role as a sniper. I'm going to provide my teammates with cover and try to watch, the area that my team is in, because of a lot of times when I'm playing with random people like now, they don't pay attention. So I'm not going to run around and just run around and try to do everything. I'm going to snipe and try to cover my teammates, cover everyone. But when I do have to move around though, as I do, a bit here and there in this game, where I do have to, move around and I do quick scope people. I will do it if I have to. So, I'm on neither side with this. Do I think quick scoping's fun? Yeah, sure. It's fun to do every now and then. It keeps the game interesting. But am I the diehard sniper, the diehard, trick shot quick scoper? No, I don't care for it. I'm not big into the trick shot ordeal. That's something that's popular with, as I said before, with kids, to me. And then those same kids who try to do, one of those, ladder stall, 360 care package stall trick shots, and then you kill them, and then they want to complain and yell and bitch and whine about you killing them, when that's how the game's played. No one's gonna stand there and let you kill them. I'm sure as hell not. If I see you trying to do some little twisty thing, I'm gonna stick your ass with a Semtex, or I'm gonna hit you with a rocket, or I'm gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna stand there and let you do something. And that's one thing that, to me, with the whole trick shot ordeal, yeah, those phase guys are really good at it because they practice every day, they play for hours and do it every day. But majority of the people, to me, that's something that doesn't take really, it's not skill involved, it's more of luck. That's just my personal opinion. 'Cause I see so many people trying to, you know, do a trick shot and it takes them 10 tries, 10, 20 times to get the one shot, you know. And then same thing, you know, when you see montages, you know, you see all the great kills, you know, oh, that was so awesome. That's so, you know, that kill was amazing, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you don't see the end result of that game. You know, they got that one good kill and they probably went, you know, 5 and 16 just to get that one good kill, you know, and you didn't see the failed, you know, 10 attempts at it. So, I mean, really, that's just my personal thing about trick shotting. You know, it just kind of, you know, is annoying of how people think the game has to be played nowadays, you know, in order to have quote unquote skill and all that. I mean, just, you know, play the game how you want to play, you know, whichever way you enjoy to play. You know, if your way differs from someone else, you know, oh well. You know, maybe if someone else is doing better than you, maybe you should, you know, change a few things about your gaming style that would help you do well. You know, that's why a lot of people use the same guns. That's why a lot of people use the Type 95 and the ACR, as well as the PP90, because those are guns that, you know, people always do well with. They're really good guns, and I'm not gonna lie, I have them all on a class. Type 95 I don't normally use much. I use it on one level, not literally one level. The only map I use it on is Dome. And majority of the time I don't play Dome. I'll back out of a lobby because I hate that map with a passion. But you know, I have all those, you know, all those same guns for classes. I have all the same perks as everyone else. You know, I have Assassin on. I have, you know, Blind Eye on a couple of my classes. Majority I have, you know, Sleight of Hand, because I like to be able to reload faster. That way I can, you know, reload and keep shooting at someone before they can reload, you know, first and shoot me back. So, I mean, and typically I'll use, you know, Dead Silence, because everyone turtle beaches. You know, I don't want to be Sound Horde. No one wants to be Sound Horde. That shit sucks. Especially if you're like, you know, whenever I have a, you know, a submachine gun, or even sometimes when I'm sniping, if I just feel like running around quick, you know, trying to quick scope or trying to get some, you know, clips or something, you know, I don't want someone, you know, listening on to me sneaking up behind them, so I throw Dead Silence on. But I just really wish everyone would stop with the whole, you know, war, fight, debate type stuff with the sniping. You know, I mean, it's a game. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I used to care a lot, and it probably seems that I do still care a lot because I do YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I really don't. I mean, full in honesty, I don't play this game as much as I used to, you know, back in the day. So, I mean, that's just how, you know, how I look at it and how I am about it. So, I mean, this game was a pretty long game, fairly good score, but I mean, the game was about 10 minutes long because, you know, other guys on my team weren't really doing much. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. There's a little bit of lag there. That's been happening to me a lot too. That's one reason why I haven't been playing. If you just saw a lag where the guy was running and all of a sudden he was running in place, that type of stuff happens to me all the time. You know, and I mean, it'll happen. You know, it only happened once this game, but it happens to me a lot throughout the day. And I'll just get disconnected from the server, disconnected from, you know, it will say I'll get, you know, disconnected, and it'll say, oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 servers aren't available at this time. I mean, and it seems to have been happening a lot more lately, you know, within the past, you know, week or so. Over a week now, it's been getting worse like that. So, I mean, if you guys have any ideas of what the hell's going on with that, you know, let me know, because I would like to know, because I keep thinking it's my provider, but it's really not, even though I do have a shitty provider, but it's not them. So, but that's basically what I want to talk about in this commentary, in this gameplay, was the whole ordeal on sniping. Stop complaining about sniping. You know, just play the game, have fun. You know, use what you want to use that, you know, helps you do well. That, you know, because I mean, everyone wants to do well, because that's how you have fun. No one has fun doing shitty. So don't run around. You know, if you're running around constantly, you know, with a sniper constantly getting killed, don't do it anymore. You know, it's not a skill thing. It's a stupidity. It's stupidity. So I mean, that's just my whole, you know, take on the sniping issue. This is the last kill. I end up getting this last guy by shooting him through my teammate's ass, which I thought was pretty good. I was showing you guys can see the kill cam. I just sniped him right through my teammate's ass, which I didn't think, you know, was gonna happen. And boom. Or like upper back, I guess, but still right through him. Last kill. That's the end of the game. Went 35-5. I know I'm gonna get some flaming and rants, but hey, that's life.